morning. Well, just a quick around. This is the kitchen, supposed to be the kitchen. Nothing really in there, but a large country kitchen, and it's not equipped yet. So I'm planning to do some cooking outside. Just for quick information, I moved in with some like an elderly shared home, yes, like the students, yeah, 4 people, and there's one lovely warm-hearted dear already moved in, yeah, and the other one is a bit of a bitch. See how that's going on. And yeah, and the third witch still has to be found, and well, going to be interesting. But well, since there's no working kitchen here, I'm doing some cooking outside and taking you with me, and I'm planning to do some onion soup cooked in the snow. Yeah, in the nearby woods, and it was snowing last night, and so I'm going out and doing a bit cooking. I've got my rucksack with everything on in it, yeah, and so off we go. So if you're wondering, yeah, this shared house, yeah, they're all members of the household. They are 60 plus. So actually I'm the oldest. But anyway, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. 3 witches and a wizard, and I mean, imagine it's gonna be a bit, yeah. See who's giving up or not, but. I'm convinced that they don't get me down. They, even 3 women together, I mean, they can be really, really hard to deal with, as we may know. But, well, we're gonna see. Anyway, so because the kitchen isn't working as yet, I do my individual outdoor cooking, yeah. And as you can see, this is in the background, just for the landscape. It's all snow now, and the fields in the background. Yeah, it's a well, they actually, well, the farmhouse I moved into, additionally to the elderly shared home. Yeah. They do accommodation for retired horses as well. So instead of just giving them an asylum for old horses, yeah, not fit anymore for riding, and the owners, they give them a sweet home, and so that's it. So it's just 2 steps away into the woods, and yeah. I'm on my way. I found a large rock, and we're gonna set up. Yeah, so I found this 2 boulder here. I have seen them from a distance a few days ago, and I thought, well, they would make a good spot for cooking. They do actually, but from the distance it looked like they are flat, had a flat surface on top, which they haven't. So I have to improvise, and going to cook there underneath that step. Yeah, so it's a bit wind shielded, and I thought I could use that as a table, but luckily I got my seat, yeah, the 3 legs seat, and as you can see, it's lovely winter snow. It wasn't a lot of snow, but well, nice enough, isn't it? So let's get ready, and you're waiting for the cooking, I guess. And as promised, well, I haven't even had breakfast yet, so quite keen getting my hobo going. Let's put that aside somewhere. Okay. Yeah, it's all a bit wet, but I came prepared. Got my three-legged seat here, yeah, and get rid of the snow a bit. There's some moss here, and put my rucksack on there. So, yeah, getting ready. This is gonna be a cooking session. Yeah, moved around this rock a bit, make it a bit more comfortable here to get access to my stuff. And so, first things first. Shame, I forgot to take my ground sheet. I had this from my mate Andy. Yeah, it sent me the a waxed cotton ground sheet. Yeah, just a few inch or square inches, no square foot. Yeah, not inches, well, lots of inches, a few square foot. I thought I could use that. So maybe eventually it's still underneath here somewhere. So I got my chopping board here, got my cooking kit, got a bowl with some butter. So I'm just maybe clear up a bit first. Get the, some snails. Yeah, I found a spot in a sheltered area for hibernating, and in the leaves. Yeah, and so what we got is, first of all, get the cooking pot out. Maybe I've put the ground sheet in here, could be. Yes, there it is. Great, I was looking for that. Good, it makes life much easier. See, just a little waxed cotton ground sheet. Yeah, so everything going on the ground sheet to keep it dry and organized and easy accessible, instead of fighting with the snow on the bottom. So yes, chopping board. So today I thought show you a little bit a different pot. Yeah, because it's easier to work on. I wouldn't really need that. I could do that with the with my titanium pot, yeah, with my hiking kit, yeah. But today I'm only using the hobo. Yeah, I don't want to make an open fire here. I don't know how it's officially, it's not allowed in Germany, so I try not to get in stress with some locals here before I know them. So yes, I show you about this pot. I got two sizes of this. This is an Muurikka, the Finnish Muurikka company. Yeah, so they got a lid with some sieving holes in there. Yeah, and it's a nice pot. And if you look at it, it got this rim. Yeah, and this is there for purpose. For once, you can actually pile pots up if you got them, well, plenty of them in the same size, and basically steam cook in different levels. Yeah, that's the main purpose. But additionally, if you look at the Scandinavian and the old-fashioned cannon
oven, yeah, the one with the iron rings on the top, yeah, with the small rings just stepped up, yeah, from small to large. So you can actually then rest the pot in and rest it on the rim, yeah. And the Danish people, they probably know the old cooking machines, yeah, in the old farmhouses. They got this huge oven in the kitchen, yeah, with all these stepped rings in it, and they got this large cast iron pots, yeah, and sometimes they even got a rim similar to that one, but welded onto the halfway on the pot, yeah. So the pot actually sitting then in the amber of the oven, yeah. So to make more use of the heat, yeah, instead of just resting it on top, it's actually sitting then halfway in the fire, yeah. So that's the main advantage of this rim here, yeah. So that's why I wanted to show you that, and because this is a perfect wild an outdoor pot. Not too large, well, it's a good size for 3 people, yeah, maybe even 4 when you got the kids with you. And you can put some stuff in there. I got some alcohol, yeah, the mess alcohol for the day. And because I have to cook a bit longer, I'm using the Swedish military Trangia, yeah. So don't wondering, I still got the Titanium Avenue in here, yeah, but because that needs to be cooked a bit longer, I take the large one, yeah. So using that one because it still fits into my hobo. And what else we got? Yeah, I was telling you about my olive oil bottle, yeah. This is basically what is it? 5 ounce stainless steel bottle, yeah. It's like usually as a pocket shot, yeah. But I'm misusing that for olive oil because I think it's a nice little bottle, yeah. And it got a very wide opening, which is perfect for olive oil, yeah. So that's why I'm using that. And yeah, a bit on the flavor for average camping. I got this Sea to Summit plastic bottles, yeah, they're watertight, and still got olive oil, I got salt, and I got pepper, yeah, this hot chili pepper, so just for flavor, and it doesn't matter. This is perfect for, well, not even for day out, well, for a week. This will last you for a week for cooking, yeah. So this is a perfect small flavoring cooking equipment. Right, now, the interesting thing, onions. I was cheating. I mean, yesterday I found this pile of rocks, yeah, with the onions inside, bedded inside, but some of them were a bit mushy, yeah, and actually they start growing now, and then they get odd. I have to wait for summer to harvest some of them. So I bought some veggie, well, just cooking onions, yeah, which I'm using, and I got Irish butter, yeah, put Irish butter in today, maybe a little bit olive oil. Then obviously I got some fresh onions, yeah, cheating, getting them from the shop in the morning, yeah, and obviously no onion soup without cheese. I bought the cheapest, just Gouda, yeah, and just on top later on, and for the flavor. And eventually, if I'm really, well, I'm starving already. I didn't have breakfast yet. So, I mean, an onion soup is basically a veggie soup, but, well, who cares? I'm spicing it up with some pepper, salami, yeah, pepper, salami. They come all in one large, like, you know, the guts, yeah. And I'm having one of them up front. I mean, usually I let them dry for half a day or a day so they get a bit more stiff and get more flavor into it. But now I'm just having one of them, yeah. And while setting up my cooking stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, getting starting. The only thing I need out of my cooking kit is my hobo. Yeah, and everything else remains in there. And I need my ferro rod and my, what is it, the Opinel knife. Yeah, that's everything I need for my soup. Okay, put the up here. The rock is a very good wind shelter, and for cooking just have to make up the angle. Right, now before I start cooking, I may chop the onions first, and I just prepare myself. Yeah, the alcohol, this is the Trangia. The sausages out of the way before they disappear, before I even have my soup. Better put them in there so I'm not seeing them. So yeah, and most important, always have water. Always have water with me. Yeah, and right, now we can start doing something. Probably something you were waiting for already. Would the guy start doing onions? All right, there we go. Right. I will do. Getting a bit gritty. So, and first of all, just taking the scale off, yeah, the skin, and then getting ready. Right. First one, and well, because I don't want to leave the rubbish, I got my bag. Yeah, just put it right in there, and it's all off out of the woods. Yeah, so nobody can complain. He leaves all the rubbish in the woods. I got my bag with the rubbish here, and chopping the onions, and yeah, and another one. Skin off. Another one. So there's a bit of a moldy bit on it. Right. Trying making small slices, and so they eventually cook a bit faster. Right. Yeah, all takes a bit time, but yeah, it's not too cold today. So it's about 4 degrees, and it's not freezing, but because we had the weather coming from a wet area from the northwest, actually more north than northwest, from the North Sea, yeah, drawing around, and it's all the wet weather came along. It wasn't when we get northeast, it's getting dry air. When we get northwest, yeah, from the UK and the North Sea, it's getting wet. So I don't mind. Got my onions. It's not raining, and yeah, chopping my way through the onions, and see how it's going along. As you can see, yeah, cooking is not a quick event, so I'm gonna cut in between, yeah, so you're not seeing every little step. That's maybe too boring, but well, as you can see, taking my time and messing about, and okay, already getting full. I have to see if I may put number 4 or 5 in there, so I got a bit for a few more spare onions in case it all boils down, yeah. So having a bit some spare. Anyway, I'm chopping that one and then coming back later on. Right. So the pot is, well, yeah, the raw onions, they go about up to the rim here, yeah. So it's a perfect, well, I see how far they come down. But now what I would like to do, I light the fire and put some oil in it, let it well, fry a little bit, yeah, get a bit of flavor, a fried flavor into it, and yeah, using the butter for that. Irish butter is perfect. And put this down here. It's just pinch that out of the kitchen, and instead of spreading that on my bread, so just cut a good size chunk off here and put that in there. Yeah, a bit more, and yeah, look at that, butter on the finger, butter finger. Yeah. Okay, so put a bit spice in, salt, pepper, maybe pepper later on, but well, the time to put the fire on and fill the military Trangia up, yeah, a Swedish one, and I fill it up to the rim to get the most out of it, and so I don't have to refill it in between. So the military Trangia, just to mention it, it got a felt layer in there, yes, to be able to soak the fill up, yeah. So I can see it actually draws in, yeah, so the level actually goes down, and it makes sense so it doesn't swap and slack around in the bowl, yeah. So it's actually, the felt is soaking up, and I put some more in there. That all right? And the cheap aftermarket Trangia, well, they're not the original Trangia. They got the felt in it, yeah. And even the ever new titanium, which stove, which I got here in the kit, yeah. But all the cheap aftermarket stuff, they often leak out the inner felt, yeah. So they burn much faster and don't hold the fill as good, yeah. And it's really soaking in. Wow, I'm impressed. It's going quite a lot in there. All right. So, there's a lid on there. Okay. Now, resting it in my hobo. Yeah, it fits right in there. Yeah, there's even a bit play in it. Right on the bottom. And put that up here. Make sure you got a proper stand, yeah, so it doesn't wobble around. I'm sorry you don't get me in full on the video, but I'm not bothering about sitting on the wet ground. So yeah, so it's cold. Let's see if I get a proper spark in there. The other way around. Aha. Right. So, checking the flame. Yeah, some may wonder, I'm still got butter on it and using the knife for cooking and for sparking the fire. I mean, yeah, it's magnesium, yeah, but honestly, I don't be bothered with that. I mean, some people say, ooh, but I don't care. I'm old enough for getting whatever. Right. So resting the pot on there, sitting nice and solid. So let's see if the butter is melting down. I have to grab my rucksack. It's in the front pocket. I have the tea bag, yeah, my tea equipment. I thought may have a tea afterwards, but obviously proper wooden tools are needed, yes. Yeah, got the large wooden spoon. Let's see if we get some steam in here. Telling you about my nice bottle, didn't I? So now using the plastic one. Taking the stainless steel oil bottle. Put a bit oil in there. Right. Oops. So. Gets the butter down in the bottom to melt. It may take a bit, but meanwhile I could chop some of the green onions and one or two. This gives a nice flavor. Slightly different flavor. Gonna take a bit longer today. Eventually I have to refill the Trangia, the stove, but I guess that lasts quite a lot longer than the small avenue. So, what else we need? About getting a sausage in there as well. I mean, I know it's not politically correct, yeah, like having onion soup with sausages, but I love it. I love the pepper, the smoked pepper sausages. I really love these sausages. They are absolutely nice. I could die for that. Absolutely gorgeous. Putting the stuff in the bowl. Oh. Chop them sausages here. They're far too nice for cooking. Just stuff them in. And, yeah. In there, and another one. Wow. Yeah, they start frying. We're getting already quite hot in the bottom. Okay. The butter isn't melted yet. So just some more in there. Cold weather needs fat to cope. Just burn it off. So, a bit of water in there. Stuff here. Alright, I guess now fill it with a bit of water, more water to get it boiled up. So, yeah. Well, putting some salt in, yeah, and got quite some salt from the sausages, but a bit pepper. It's the red pepper. I love it. Right, put the lid on and let it all steam up. So that's not burning anymore, it's just simmering along. And yeah, gonna wait. Let's see. Nice steaming, huh? Yeah, I'm tempted to have another sausage, but I have to hate them. Bloody hell. Yeah, sausages. Oops. Yeah, carefully. That's not tipping over here. But as you can see, it's already nicely boiling. Got a slightly yellowish color from the hot pepper, and the initially seasoning. Oh, it's gonna be a nice one. Yeah, it's definitely boiling. What I found out by accident, actually the lid fits perfectly, absolutely perfectly onto the bowl. It wasn't intended, but it looks perfect. So to keep my soup warm, it's perfect to have the lid on top. Yeah, the same lid that comes with the Muurikka or Muurikka, I don't know how they pronounce it, but the Finnish pot here, the outdoor pot, is quite a nice investment. And as I say, yeah, I got two of it, a much larger one. I think this is a 3 liter or 2.8 liter. The other one is a 5 liter, I guess, something like that, 4.5 or something. And so it's gonna be a nice extension to my kit. And as you can see, I already use that quite often. This one made Andy, on a canoe trip. So it was a first expedition on this one, and having a nice onion soup here. Maybe have to put some more water in there. Just to swap. Yeah, it's always handy having some water at hand. Let's see. I know I may just put the greenery in there. The green onion doesn't need that much. I'm just boiling them with them. Usually I would just sprinkle them on top, but why not boiling them in? Adds to the flavor. And it's still onions, just in a different shape. Lovely. Ooh, steam. It's definitely some steam in there. So this, yeah, military Trangia definitely adds up for a serious meal, for some serious cooking, not just warming the noodle soup up, but for proper cooking. I love it. I wonder what the Iffy Beach having for lunch. There's no kitchen available for the moment. So I'm having proper onion soup made up in the woods, in the snow, on the granite rock here. Yeah, this is a special one. It's definitely pink grey with an embedded grey stone in here, and as I say, this is a Scandinavian type granite as a leftover from the glaciers, the retreating glaciers, yeah, from the last ice age. So they are dumped all over the place, and they're not as large than in Scandinavia. They're huge boulders, yeah, but they're obviously smaller here, grounded in smaller bits. And yeah, you find quite a few prehistoric graves made up by this sort of larger boulder, like, yeah, this one. And so that was they buried their Ice Age people, Stone Age people, and so they are around in this area. It's quite an ancient area, and no wonder. So I don't have to travel very far. It's all on site. It's perfect. It's perfect. Now I'm going to show you in summer a lot more of this, of the surrounding and the area. It's quite nice and much better than being stuck in the city somewhere. And yeah, so yeah, I tell you what, 3 of these onions, they make a good meal. Don't need a lot more. I redo the whole thing. Still got 3 onions left. And well, the sausages, they won't survive until tonight. They're gonna be gone in no time. But anyway, I can always fetch some more, or maybe something else. So let's see. It's on the last flame. It's almost gone now. Just simmering along, still bubbling, and maybe not 100%, but I don't have to refill that. It's still give it a bit of soak. It's still heat in it. Just let it sit down a bit. And yeah, actually, if you're wondering why I'm having this wooden bowl, yeah, actually I did oil them, yeah, and it's beech, not birch. Is it birch? You know, it's the hardwood, not the white bark, beech wood, yeah. And they're oiled, so that's quite a chunky thing. And it wasn't even expensive. I mean, yeah, I could make them yourself, but well, they're so dead cheap. I think, what was it, 11 quid? So for a solid wooden bowl, yeah, and a spoon, I mean, can't complain. And there's a company in Germany who actually make them. And even if you're wondering, they even do soup spoons like that. I mean, that's a 2-part spoon. You can't really, well, you could make it yourself, but I mean, this costs like 3 quid. Yeah, so I mean, so I got this one and this one as a spoon, and still my teaspoon. Yeah, I may having a tea afterwards, and see how are we coming along? So, smells absolutely gorgeous. So, as you can see, my soup spoon, all in style. I could just tip it over, but this is culture, is it? You can see a proper soup spoon. It's a very proper lunch. Instead of sitting at home, look at that. Scrape there. Bloody hell, this is a treat. Now, the best is to come. Topped with cheese. Look at that. Oh, I've got my onion soup and give it a try. Lovely. May need shot milk or cream in it, so it's a bit watery, but still lovely. And if you're wondering, yeah, the wooden bowl, it's not even getting warm on the bottom, but keeps the food nice and warm, hot, yeah, but don't burn my hand at all, yeah, and that's the advantage of having a wooden bowl. It's hot. Lovely. Lovely. Just yummy. Absolutely lovely. Oh, look at the cheese. Oh, melting. Can't even get better. I mean, it's snowing and cold. Having a nice onion soup, yeah. There's smoked pepper sausages in it. And the molten cheese. No. It's a proper winter lunch, I tell you. Oh. Didn't expect it to be that nice, but it's yummy. I tell you that. Try that out yourself. Get it out, and 3 onions, the sausage, a bit chunk of cheese, butter. Yeah, spice it up a bit, and here you go. Takes a bit of effort, but It's worth it. Tell you that. Yeah, I could get on with that like that. Oh, I hope you're getting really jealous about that. Yeah, get out yourself. Make this sort of lunch. It's well worth it. Yeah, just get your ass up. I'm already stuffed now. It's just the last few, well, just the last spoonful. I'm stuffed. I can't even. Oh, I would like a tea, but I'm full up. I'm full up. Well, yeah, guys. So, if you're wondering about the Muurikka pot, yeah, and this is the Hofmeister, the Muurikka, sorry, excuse my French. The Muurikka pot is a Finnish pot, yeah, they do these frying pans, these outdoor frying pans. The air needs to come out. And the wood stuff, yeah, the spoons, they are actually made by a German company. Yeah. I put the links for both of this stuff down in the descriptions, yeah. And they do beach stuff like that, yeah. Spoons, different shapes, different lengths, and frying spatulas and stuff, yeah. Cups and this lovely bowl. This is the largest bowl they do. Yeah. And it's perfect. Yeah, I mean, oh, I got two of this. You may have seen it in one of my previous videos where I presented my kitchen stuff. Yeah, so this is part of my average everyday kitchen stuff. I just grabbed it and took it out here. Yeah, so if you're interested in this one and you're not able to make this stuff yourself because it's involved from some craftsmanship and tools, yeah, I'll put the link down, and they are not really expensive, yeah, and if you oil it properly and keep them dry, they last you centuries, I guarantee that, yeah. So yeah, I put the link down, and I'm stuffed now. Just wanted to give you a quick impression on the moss and the granite. Look at that. This is the winter landscape. I love that. This even a stone embedded in the granite, a different shape, different sort of rock, and look at that. So yeah, as you can see, I get this large boulders, and they're perfect for a little campsite. Yeah, just in the middle of the woods, and it's a nice shelter, and well, at least for cooking, and just to swing around into the woods, and a part of myself, it's quiet, absolutely quiet in here. Yeah, as you may imagine, I'm very, very happy to have the opportunity to move out into this sort of environment, and oh, I love it. It's getting better and better. So it's only the third week I'm staying here, and imagine what's coming next. A lot more of this, and I'm really looking forward into it. I got plenty more kit I can show you, and I'm not in particularly make a show off of this equipment, but stuff I did collect over the last 10 or whatever years, yeah, gonna make use now and getting used. Quite a bit of the stuff is still in new condition because I bought it cheap at the time and never had the chance to make use of it, but now it's coming together. Sorry, I'm stuffed. This onion soup was gorgeous. Yeah, well, I'm gonna see, well, I will show you some more of this very handy outdoor equipment, yeah, which I already got in my shed. A little lock-up thing, yeah. And so, step by step, you're gonna see more of this. Look at the colors. That's winter colors. Yeah, it's not, well, it's overcasted, still snow in the air, but can't be any better. Well, I hope you enjoyed so far. I enjoyed my onion soup, yeah, with the pepper sausage in it, yeah, smoked pepper sausage. And well, yeah guys, if you're wondering how to clean a pot like that afterwards, yeah, I mean, you got a washing up brush already in the woods, yeah, just put some snow in it, into the pot, and roughly scrape it out, yeah, and put some more snow in it, and just wipe it with some pine branch here, just roughly. And I mean, there's no point wasting water, so just grab a bit, just break a branch, fill it up with snow and moss, yeah, and just give it a bit of scrape, and that will do for now, yeah, to get the rough bits off. It doesn't really matter, and it's still a bit burnt on the inside. I mean, at home you can still do it properly, but for now it does the job. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm missing the proper spongy moss, yeah. There's nothing here around at the moment, but that would be perfect. Like, this is really like a sponge. Green moss, yeah, and that cleans you up all your pots and stuff very nicely, and teacups and whatever, yeah. So don't be iffy, it's just nature, and it's for free. Now here's what the farmers do, yeah. They got the little shed thing and wagons in the woods, and here in the background you can see the rocks piled up, yeah. And I'm quite glad people are not coming along in the woods and nicking them for their stone gardens and stuff, yeah. So this is a sort of heritage, yeah, national heritage, and shouldn't be sold in garden centers and stuff, or nicked out of the woods. Yeah, and I'm not telling you where this location is, not at all. I rather enjoy the site, yeah, and so that's just nicer than having a single stone somewhere sitting in a nice trimmed garden, isn't it? I mean, look at that, piles of, yeah, farmers had just piled them up and leave them alone.